Big up, you beautiful people. Saturday night, 8 o'clock. And there's only one thing it's time for. It's the Bantz And Wolfie show. All right, Leroy. All right, steady on. About time. Steady on. Steady on. We're on time, you know. We're
On
on time.
time, on time, not about
Yeah.
time, on time.
Big up to the Aussie man of the 4-week show. The man that puts it all together in the backstage. Big up, Leroy. How are you, sir? Hope you're doing well. DJ Crane up in the building. Oh, he says, calm collective, abs or ABD. I'm not sure if that was directed at abs or somebody else, but there you go.
Well, same thing, same thing. So that's all right.
How are we doing today? How you doing, abs? You good?
Yeah, not too bad, man. Just doing a lot of studying as you know. So
Yeah,
head's
no show
like,
last week. No show. Yeah, no show last week because of it, man.
yeah, exactly. No show. You know, I was a no show last week. So yeah, I'm here, man. Just ready to chop it up. There's a lot of football to discuss. And yeah, man, here as always, bro.
How you doing? We got a special guest today, one of two. Oris was supposed to be here, but he's running a bit late, I think. But we got Ollie here. He's the man that turned up on time. Big up yourself, bro. How are you?
Yeah, big up. I'm good. Yeah.
Like, big up Kieran as well in the chat. Always a total legend, Liverpool fan, but a good lad. Very good lad. How are you, sir? Hope you're doing good. Now, we'll start off with the Newcastle and Forest game, boys. Hey, what did you make of that first half, Ollie?
Yeah, I didn't watch it. I didn't really watch it, but good first half. Sounded like a good first half. Good, lots of goals.
Did you see any of the games today?
I saw a bit of the Man City game. Yeah.
All right. Well, put it this way: it was very topsy turvy, but like second half, I think Newcastle controlled that one. Like they edged it on them in the second half. I think Newcastle did deserve it, but I think Forest, if they had that a little bit more quality in the second half, they might have been able to churn something out of that game. I think they had a lot of players. I think you got a bit bullied in the second half, though, to be honest. Yes, Bruno Guimaraes was smoking today. He was bossing the midfield, getting up and down. And on that, let me flip it to Bantz. What did you give me your take on that game, brother?
Yeah, it was a good game. For the spectator. I felt Bruno scored a brilliant goal in the first half. That cross from the right and the volley. I'm just seeing it now. Sorry, it's from the halfway line. No, sorry, it wasn't from the halfway line. Just seeing the highlights again. Beautiful volley. Bruno G, man, he's a very good player. He doesn't get talked up much because he plays for Newcastle, but he's a very good finisher. Obviously, he don't score that many goals, but he knows where the goal is. Just put it that way. And yeah, it was a good game. I always thought though Forest had a mistake in them, and Newcastle capitalized on their mistakes. But Forest gave it all today. Tavares, he's on loan from Arsenal. That guy, he's like prime Ronaldo. But when he gets into that box share, he turns into prime Ronaldo Bozo. Yeah, because that guy has got one brain, one cell in his brain, and it's like shoot with power, shoot with power. He's just got no control. His head just goes as soon as it comes to taking shots in the box, and he just needs to learn how to be a bit more composed, and he'd be a decent player, but it is what it is. It was a good game, man. It was a good game to watch.
Definitely. I think the first half was obviously more entertaining than the second, because I think Newcastle, they took a bit more control of the game in the second half.
Yeah. He was cooking, man.
Yeah, he was.
The Forest guy on the right, what's his name? The pace. He scored a nice goal as well. Who's the one who used to play for Man United?
What you mean? Oh, what Alanga?
Yeah, Alanga. He was good, man. He was really good today.
Well, Ajax boy actually had a good game as well. Callum Hudson-Odoi.
Yeah, he scored, didn't he? He scored.
Yeah, he did. He was zipping up and down.
Yeah.
What's your Insta abs? Oh, sorry. Oops. Sorry about that one. I didn't mean to read that one out. Newcastle, I think, fully deserved it. Forest were huffing and puffing in the second half, but they were just not quite. One is better in every way. Yeah, Newcastle were better, but it's just it's just one of those. If Forest had that little bit more quality in the second half, because they got into the box or near like Newcastle's box quite a lot, but they didn't quite have a cutting edge to like get that equalised. It was a shame because they were huffing and puffing, they were really trying, but but on the flip side, and I'll drop this to Ollie first. Do you think this turns a corner for Eddie Howe, or do you think he's still in a bit of trouble?
I think it turns a corner. I think if he goes on a bit of a winning streak now, he might save his job. But if he goes back to losing games, he might be, on the edge of being sacked.
True. How about you?
Yeah.
What do you think, Bantz?
I think if Newcastle, I agree with Ollie. I think he needs to win some more games. If he solidifies a 5th place finish, that's not going to be too bad for him. I don't think that'd be too bad for him, but he needs to and remember, that's the big question I was going to ask about, the top 4 taking shape. If he can hang in around, the 5th, 6th position, then you know what? That's not a bad season. At least he'd be in Europa. Is it Europa? Is it 5th or 6th?
I think it's 5th or 6th. Yes, no, 5th and 6th for Europa, 7th, I think, for conference.
Yeah, so
I think this year they're doing top 5 though. They're changing the Champions League to a league table.
Yeah, that's next season.
More people. Yeah, that's next season. Is it next season?
Yeah, it's next season. They're going to change.
Arrest said he'll join ASAP. Arrest.
Yeah, he told me. We're waiting on him. Yeah. But if the there's potentially more spots for the Champions League up next season and the season after, obviously because of the way the format changes. But I will say this: it's not been the greatest in terms of quality of football, but I will say this in terms of competitiveness, the top 10. They're ruling it in some way, shape, or form in terms of the battle for Europe. Because literally in 2 weeks it can be completely flipped, and someone who was 10th can now be 7th or 8th or 5th, and someone who was 1st can drop to 4th. And I'll tell you what, talking to people who have dropped to 4th, we'll talk about Tottenham, everyone's favourite team. Because I wanted to. Did anyone actually think Brighton were going to get a result there today, or was it a bit of a loose? Oh, sorry, Kieran, I didn't see that. I don't understand the narrative that Eddie Howe will be replaced. He might not have the name, but he's done an unbelievable job. Yes, I would agree with that, but he's got to be doing better and better if Newcastle want to be up there, like how they want to plan to be. Would you say that's not fair, Ollie?
Yeah.
Bantz?
Sorry, what's not fair?
No, if it's fair that Eddie Howe has to get better, achieve more and more and more.
Yeah, definitely. Do you know what? Get into cup finals, at least, or semi-finals. Eddie needs to do that. You have to remember as well, that Newcastle have got some heavyweight owners, and they might be happy for now, but there's going to be a point where they're going to be like, well, we want to step up a level, man. We've got the money to, because once the FFP stuff kind of dies down, they're going to be buying some big boy players, hopefully. So, I think they want to be up with the big boys, and maybe, I'm not saying Eddie Howe's a bad manager. I think he's a decent manager, but can he take them to the next level? That's the big question, and that's still a question mark on his head at the moment.
Well, he's going to see if we can improve. Well, he's going to have to, like you said, they've got heavyweight owners. They're going to want to see the commercial revenue of Newcastle going up. So they're going to want to big it up and up and up and up. Big up the ladies in the chat as well. Rosie, how are you doing, ma'am? You right, mate? See your team won earlier on. You must be happy and chuffed. Miss Melina up in the building as well. How you doing? Cameron Curtley, big up. How you doing? Long-haired Yeti in the building as well. The long-haired one. Hope you're doing
Cameron
well,
Curley's
my bro.
My channel, big up Cameron. You're from my channel. Big up.
Big up, Cameron. Big up. Unlucky, Yeti. We was just talking about your game, man. Shame. Second half, you just lacked that little bit of quality in the final third, but you were pushing them, man. You really were unlucky. And Rosie says, smash the likes. Thank you, Rosie, for that. You're big up for the love. Now, let's move it back. As I said, move on to Spurs quickly. Then we'll talk about Liverpool. But how do people think now that Big Ange Postecoglou's got his squad back? Because what's he saying? I saw Deji a couple of days ago saying, "Big up, you got to big up my club. You got to big up my club," as he says, because he said this was the first game that since the Chelsea match, unquote, that they've had all their best players ready and available. Do we see? Bantz was saying about top 4 contenders. Does Spurs? Where do people think Spurs can finish? Because they had to come back against Brighton. And I will start with Bantz. What do you think looks realistic for them?
Top 4, definitely. That win today, and I hate Spurs, with a passion, and I don't even like talking. I don't even like talking well about them, but see them come back, and I need to question De Zerbi, because how are you gonna, in the last minute of injury time, or last few seconds of injury time, get counter attack like that, and then what's his name just scored, the ex Forest boy, I can't remember, Brennan, is it Brennan Johnson?
Brennan Johnson.
Brennan Johnson, he scored that goal. So that's another question about De Zerbi. But do you know what? They're showing that, they fight to the end. And you know what? They're always going to be that type of team, that fight to the end. They've got good attackers, Son's back, they've got Bissouma back, and Brennan Johnson's having a nice little bit of, he's having a bit of a purple patch at the moment. What's that? What's he scored? 3 in 4 or 4 in 3 or something like that. Something like that. So
he's having a good little run.
Yeah, Richarlison's playing well at the moment as well. They did stuff up against Everton the other day, but you know what? Everton got a last minute equaliser last week, and look, they get a last minute winner this week. So that's what I was gonna say. Yeah, the top 4, is starting to take shape, because if you look from 5th downwards, you would say that Spurs are starting to open up a gap between United. There's a little gap forming between United now, because if Spurs had lost today and United had won tomorrow, the gap would have got closer. So do you know what? They're a team to be feared. Going to the Tottenham Hotspur ground isn't a place for the weak. And Arsenal, if we go there, we need to be ready for them, because they're a big boy team, man.
Hey, Bantz. Rosie reckons you've got splinters in your legs. Is that true? Read the comment.
No, I'm giving Spurs their flowers, even though I don't want to. But love thy enemy, isn't it? You got to love thy enemy.
Yeah.
That's what I'm doing. But it is what it is.
Hang on, let me check. Go on. Sorry.
No. That was it.
No, I was about to say, I'm going to chuck this question. I was going to ask Ollie this, and I was about to say, is consistency still a problem for Spurs, or do you think Big Ange Postecoglou's got it worked out? Right, give me your take on it, Al.
I don't know. I don't think he's got it all sorted out. I don't know.
You say, what do you believe their problems are then?
The players.
What, you think some of them are not good enough? Like, there's not much beyond their 11?
Yeah.
Well, on that, do they have strength and depth? And I'll put that to everybody, including the chat. Do Spurs have strength and depth? Because if they lose Son, they have to rely on Richarlison. So it's...
but Richarlison's quite good. I quite like Richarlison.
Oh, do you? Well, would you take him after over Eddie and Nketiah?
Yeah.
Bantz, would you take... I just see Bantz's eyes open. Would you take Richarlison over Eddie and Nketiah?
I'm not even answering that question. Do you know what? That's like...
Your defense is in trouble.
That's like a polished turd. That's like a polished turd and a matte turd. But to be honest, yeah, Richarlison's having a better season, isn't it? So,
Yeah.
but no. I'm
Oh,
not taking none. I'm not taking none of them. To be honest, I don't want none of them. So no, I'm not taking nothing over nothing. They can both go. Yeah, I'll drive both of them to wherever, but I don't want none of them. I don't want none of them. I'm not taking nothing over no one, mate. I'd have
All right,
nothing
all right,
over Eddie.
all right. Well, yeah, we're not gonna get started on the King of Zamunda, but one thing let's flip it to Brighton then. So, what's happening with Brighton right now? And I'll start off early on this one. What do you think's going on with the Brighton sexuals right now? Are they up and down? Give me your take on them.
Yeah, Brighton aren't doing too well at the moment. Obviously they beat Crystal Palace, but they lost 4-0 to Luton.
That surprised me, by the way. That
Yeah.
4-0 drumming they got the other day. Oof.
Yeah. But they're
So,
still in the FA Cup, I guess.
oh, is that possible for them? Can they go on a cup run?
I think so, yeah.
Yeah, do you reckon?
They've got Wolves away next, so that's going to be tough.
That is going to be tough. But who reckons De Zerbi can pull a Roberto Martinez somehow, some way, get to an FA Cup final and win it?
Nah.
No, we don't reckon he can do it. No.
No.
All right, fair enough. Bantz,
What's that? Sorry, I missed that question.
right? Like Brighton. What are they capable of doing?
Oh, you know what? I'm just looking at the table right now, and Brighton are sitting in ninth at the moment. They're still in the Conference League, aren't they? Are they still in the Conference League at the moment?
No,
They
no,
are.
they're not. No,
No, they're not.
no.
Aren't they in some type of Europe though, Brighton?
They're in Europa League, but they didn't qualify.
Oh,
Knocked out. Yeah, I've just
They
seen
got
it.
they got
Yeah,
knocked out, yeah. Oh,
yeah.
do you know what? Me and my ball knowledge is disgraceful tonight. But
How did they get
Brighton
knocked
for
out if they
me,
topped the
man.
group? How did they get knocked out?
Hang on. So no, I'm asking. Hang on, I'm literally looking at this things right now because I thought they were still in Europe
That's what I thought.
myself, but I could be wrong.
Yeah, I think they're still in Europe, but they haven't done the draw yet, I don't think.
Oh,
Well,
okay,
yeah.
so they're still in Europe
Yeah, they've
then.
done.
So
No, they're not. I don't know. They topped the group, but they're not.
Yeah, maybe. Yeah, they haven't done the fixtures yet. That's all. They haven't done the fixtures yet. Yeah,
okay, so
they are still in Europe. They are still in
yeah,
Europe.
so
They are
yeah,
still in Europe.
I just think, do you know what, man? They just, I don't know whether they got injuries or what, but they just listen. Do you know what? The way they controlled the game, yeah, the way they were part of zipping the ball about, yeah, they were doing some beautiful nice, one-touch football because I turned over to watch the game and they were actually dominating possession and they were getting in good positions. But Lamptey, he kept getting offside. There was another player, I don't know his name.
Thank you, Cameron.
Who's the one? I can't remember his name, but they was just getting offside, and they had some good chances, to put the game away, but they struggled to do that. So if you don't put your chances away, you get punished. So yeah, but they still play a nice brand of football, but it's unforgivable, to give that last second goal away, man. That pissed me off actually earlier. I was
There you
so
go.
pissed off.
I'll tell you what, Kieran. Joe, hang on, because obviously Oris hasn't turned up. If you want to quickly jump on, because we'll go to the Man City Everton game, but if you wanted to help me do the Liverpool bit, please jump on, Kieran. I've always got time.
Oh man, I watched that game as well. Oh,
Yeah,
I've got a lot to say
I think Liverpool cooked Burnley. We'll get on to that. City, Manchester City. And I'll start off with Ollie. Are they kicking into gear now, Ollie? Is the City machine up and running now with Pep sitting at the head of the train going woo woo? Another title's on its way. Give me your take.
Yeah, I hope not. I hope they don't win the league this year. They're obviously on a bit of a run, but I think it's between Liverpool, Arsenal, Man City this season. Man City have a big chance, I think. But no, they're doing well at the moment. I think they'll definitely get first or second, I think.
Well, now they've got De Bruyne and Haaland back.
Yeah.
Big up, Kieran, as always. Welcome, bro.
Big up, boys. Big up.
As usual, like when they get De Bruyne and Haaland firing, that City machine kicks in. And I quickly ask Kieran this: what do you think, Kieran? Do you think the City machine is up and rolling again, or do you think it's just like one of those results where they were just good on the night?
Listen, I'd have a lot to say on Man City. Do you know what I mean? I've been talking to my friends all day long about City. That, you know what I mean? The hype is getting on my nerves, bro. To be honest. Like, all these guys continue to say, you know, Man City's unstoppable. I heard the overlap the other day, yeah, and all the pundits on there were saying, "Oh yeah, I don't see a team here that can stop Man City." But they've won one Champions League. Like, someone please remind me. Do you know what I mean? Because all I see is hype. Good team, but nah. I mean, they're not the invincible team everybody makes them out to be, and they've got 115 charges.
Bantz?
Sorry?
I was like, what do you think? Huh? Yeah, about Man City. What do you think? Yeah, about again or what?
So, do you think they're going to win the league again? Did you say?
No. Is the machine up and running again?
Oh yeah. Of course, yeah. Do you know what? Totally controlled the game today. You know, all I could just see is just one outcome of that game. Knew they were going to win the game. You know what? Everton defended well first half. You know, but City always find ways in it to just, they just keep coming forward, and then eventually, they got what they wanted, and second goal, Haaland just bullied the defender and just lovely finish. He scored 2 goals today, didn't he?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So beautiful goal with his weaker foot as well. So City are just City, innit? We can all say they're not looking great and everything, but sometimes it's not about that. It's just getting, over the line, and they got the 3 points. So they.
Well, I do agree with Kieran in one respect. Sooner or later, that choo-choo train mentality is going to run out. So, I'm kind of with Kieran on this one. I don't think they're really invincible and unstoppable. And I think if they lose the Brennan again, like Cameron's just said, I think they're going to be in the World Cup. Because one thing I will say is Doku's not been the guy to replace Mahrez or Gundogan. So it's one of those ones where I still think they're a couple of players short of where they were last season. But they've still got a disgusting squad. Right, on Everton, Ollie, is that Everton gone? Is that them down the toilet now?
Yeah, probably. I think they'll go down. I fancy Luton to stay up. So
we'll get on to Luton actually, because they actually got banged in by Sheffield United today, didn't they? Which was quite.
I was a bit shocked by that.
Yeah, so was I at home as well. But we'll stick on Everton just for a minute. Do you think Sean Dyche has made a difference there, or is it just one of those ones where it was just a matter of time after that 10 points?
I don't think he's made a difference. No.
No? What, you don't think they play better than what it was when Lampard was there a couple of years ago? No improvement?
They've improved a bit, I think. Yeah, they've improved. Yeah, over instead of Lampard.
Yeah. But not good enough.
Yeah, they're not good enough.
Bantz, what about you? How do you feel about Everton right now? Is that them finished?
No, I don't think they're finished.
1 minute, people. I'll be right back.
Yeah, do you know what? Everton, although I don't think they're a great side, they got fighters in their team. I think they've got enough to stay up. Yeah, I don't think Everton are great, but you know what? They came up against a Man City side that were at home. They were always going to come to the Etihad with a low block and hit them on the counter attacks. The only thing is for me is what's his name? The guy up front. Do you know what? My memory is just really bad. What's Calvin Lewis? Calvin Lewis. Yeah, I just think, man, that guy, he's really not that great. He doesn't. His composure on the ball's pretty basic. you know, and his eye for goal is terrible. I'm surprised Arsenal got linked to him, you know, for the last few seasons. Like, he's rubbish. I don't rate him at all. But it's just one of them ones. What do you guys think?
I'm with you, bro. Yes, 100%. I
Sorry,
agree with everything you said there.
What have I missed?
And Calvin Lewin for Everton. He's just really just. I don't know whether he's suffering a confidence thing, but I don't know. He's just.
He had
I don't
one
know,
good
he's just
season under
great.
Ancelotti, if you're being honest. Other than that season, he hasn't really done anything, has he? Calvert-Lewin.
Had a lot of injuries as well, though. To be fair, but he's just lacking a lot. He's just lacking a lot of, I don't know, self-belief or whatever it is.
True. But what about Dashi? Do you guys think he's done a good job? Has he done any better? Is Everton actually been any better, or is it just like it's been a losing story from the start?
I like Dash. I like him. I think he's done. I think he's done all right. I think he's done all right.
I think he's been a bit unlucky, but a little with the deduction and all that kind of thing, considering he walked into the situation. But yeah, it is what it is. It is what it is. Now we're going to talk about Kieran's team and my mate who I just let in as well, because that's what I had to do, go open the front door. Kieran, give me your thoughts on Burnley Liverpool, bro, or Liverpool Burnley.
The first game was horrible, or the first half, sorry, was horrible. Like, we played very, very bad, very sloppy. To be fair, Brighton were on it. Do you know what I mean? Brighton were actually on us. Could have actually scored a couple of times, to be fair to them. So, first half, not good. We get in 1-1. Like, I think it was one each at half time it was, but.
I'm just going to quickly pull my headset out. 1 second. Like, my headset fuzzing. 1 second. Can you guys hear me all right?
Yeah.
All right, so carry on. Sorry about that.
No, it was the first half was bad, like, you know what I mean? And then the second half was better in terms of score. We dominated the game, but it wasn't the game everyone thought it was going to be. Everyone was saying 4-0, fucking easy game. Like, although we did score 3 goals, but the game would suggest it was closer than what the scoreline was. You know what I mean? We just had more quality up top. That was pretty much it. So you don't really get any much more easier games than at home to Burnley. So it wasn't the best day at the office, to be honest.
Well, because I didn't watch the game, but from what I understand, Burnley actually tried to go at you guys, which was kind of like, when I heard that, and I was just like, really? Like, because I know they try and play attacking football under Company, but this is suicidal, man.
I mean, they've done well. They did do well. See, to be honest, they've done really well. Like, if they scored a chance or two, it's a different game, 100%.
If Fofana didn't have an off day today.
Fofana, yeah.
Yeah, he missed literally 2 clear-cut chances.
Right, hey, Boo, come on, move over a bit. Come on, so they can see you. Right, this is my brethren, Boo. Yeah, I've known this guy for like 30+ years. He's like Goodfellas to me, man. I've known this guy since back home years ago, right? Die-hard Liverpool fan. I'm gonna drop him on this. That's why I pulled my headset out. Right, go on, but you tell me what you thought of the game.
Well, I only saw the game, to tell you the truth, from like 65th minute in, because I was coming back from work. So from what I saw, the second half, I was listening to it on the radio, and the first half was quite poor. In the second half, I think what changed the game is when we brought on Elliot. Because Elliot, his passing today was phenomenal.
100%.
Last 20 minutes, his passing, it was Trent-esque. I don't know what's going on with Trent. What's your opinion with Trent right now?
I mean, Sean, I don't even think he's fully recovered. I still think he played the Arsenal game with a bit of an injury, and I think that's why he's come out at half time,
I think he's still feeling a little niggle from that last injury, because I didn't know if you noticed today, but he was limping today a little bit, so I think there's still quite some concern there. But Elliot, for me, was the game changer today. He was supplying the boys with some serious passes today. Like, I'm not even gonna lie, it's all on point. He was on point today. And then the front three, impeccable today. Diaz, Jota, Nunes, hats off to them. They've been doing their job since Salah's been out of the team. So, yeah, I just hope they carry on with this kind of, what I can say, tenacity You know, there's still things that we need to improve, and obviously we're kind of riddled with injuries right now as well. So that's been a bit of a setback. But if we can get everybody back in by, I say, midway through March, ending of March, and still be on top, I think we can still have a good chance of winning the title.
Yeah, you guys are my favourite. Everyone favours City, but I actually favour Liverpool. I don't know why, but you guys just come across as more dangerous on your day. It's just more. There's just more across you guys' front. Because don't get me wrong, Doku's a good player, but really the only threat they get, the consistent threat from City's always been Haaland. But with you guys, you've got so. I like Jota, I like Diaz, I like Nunez. You know, they've all got their qualities, but you got to mix. You got to mix.
They're firing at the moment. Whether it's Diaz, whether it's Jota, whether it's Nunez. I mean, Nunez has got a bit of flack this season, but in the last few games, I think he's improved. You know, and if you look at his GA, it's not that bad. I mean, I think he's on 13 goals now, and I think 12 assists. So,
well, he's steady as they go. Steady as they go.
Steady, he's getting on with it. So that's all you really want.
What about Burnley? And I'll throw this to Ali. Do you think Burnley done now? Like, do they keep up this company's tactics going to get them relegated? Because I don't really see these guys making it out of into next season now. Burnley.
Yeah, I think Burnley will get relegated. I think they'll get relegated. Yeah.
I mean, they just got no adaptability for me. They don't make it hard for teams to play against them. They play their own way, even if they do play okay every now and then. But their style leaves them too exposed at the back. Oh, hang on, we got a guest. Finally, he's a bit late, but Oris finally shows up. Don't take the piss, Oris. Don't take the piss. Little snatch.
Why is Chelsea fans saying lateness is great?
Lateness is great. Hey, dude, we're wrapping up now, bro. End of the show. Thank you, everyone, for coming. How about you, Frank? Like, you tell me. Give me your opinion, bro. What do you think of Burnley? Like, do you think company's done it all wrong, or just not good enough?
Well, firstly, let me talk on the game because I actually watched most of the game today. I want to say a shout out to Keller as well because I thought that was Alisson in goal with a haircut earlier, but obviously Keller was in goal, innit? But yeah, with your bro, I think the front three were cooking today, man. Nunez was on it.
Who scored?
Jota was on it. Beautiful header he scored today.
Yeah.
And
all three were
Diaz
headers.
as well. Diaz is
Headers.
Yeah. But I've got to say this though, man. You guys got away with one today. You guys got away a couple of times today, and although I don't think it was a great performance, you know, you guys got over the line. And I'll say this: Bournemouth had their chances. Yeah, Bournemouth had some chance. Sorry, Burnley. Yeah, sorry, Burnley. Sorry, yeah. Burnley.
You're watching the wrong game, Dread.
I know. Burnley. You know your boy. Who's your boy? Who's your boy that's on loan at Burnley? Chelsea boy. He's on loan.
What?
Forward.
Oh, I know you. What? Not Wellington.
Fofana.
Fofana. He had a good chance, yeah. He had a good chance that he missed. Yeah, 2 good chances. He had 2 good chances, yeah. And I think one of the other guys, he shot it wide as well. So, do you know what? That game could have easily ended up a draw. Yeah. But, you know, Liverpool, as Liverpool are doing, you know, they done big things today. And you know what? We
have to diagnose.
That's what I mean. And the thing is, you got a lot of injuries as well. So you guys done well to get over the line. Even Konza was cooking today. Konza, he had a good chance. He had a chance as well.
Shot as well,
yeah. That's what I mean. So you know, looking at the league table now, you guys are 2 points ahead. Obviously, you've played a game more than City, though.
I love personally how Klopp is just what I love the most is that he's bringing the youngers through right now.
Yeah,
he's actually trying to integrate the youngers into the team.
Yeah, the Bradleys, the Elliots,
the McConnors, the
big shout out again to Bradley, man, about his dad last week, man. That was a choker, bro.
The best game he's had so far in the season.
Yeah, me and you were talking about that earlier, isn't it? It's true.
But on the flip side, you know, there's a positive and every negative. At least his dad can say, you know, I left this earth for my son
He made
He's
it.
living the dream right now.
He made it, man.
Yeah, he made it.
Yeah.
So he died a proud man. Definitely.
Come on.
Extremely proud. So
And that's all any father would want for their son, still.
Definitely.
So 100%.
definitely.
But we mentioned this earlier because obviously Luton got mentioned. They got peppered at home by Sheffield United. Like, what? Like, blue and hell was all that about? And I'll ask Kieran about this. Did you watch anything of the game, Kieran? About Luton Sheffield?
Yeah, mate. I sort of expected that anyway. You know what I mean? Because you have to think, right? Obviously, Luton are higher in the table, but if you look at the two teams, really, they're roughly pretty much the same level, aren't they? Really, player for player. So I thought that game was an either way game.
Together, didn't they? So that's a fair point. 100%.
But at the beginning of the season, I thought Sheffield were looking better than Luton anyway.
No, but Luton, man, they've had some good games where they played some stiff fight, though. Stiff fight. Like, look at the run they gave Arsenal a couple of weeks ago. That wasn't a joke.
Yeah, both teams.
They got a draw with us as well.
Big up, Jay, in the chat. How you doing, brother? Have you all as well?
I don't think Sheffield United and Luton, to tell you the truth, they're going to stay up. I think them Burnley, Luton, Sheffield United, I think they might end up going back down.
Well, let me ask the late and great one, because let him get his piece on the show. Like, tell me your oracleness. Like, how did you see the Luton game today? Did you see Sheffield United pamming them at home, or was that just as much a surprise to you as it was to me? Because I didn't expect them to beat them 3-1, maybe a 2-1 or a 1-0, but to actually pam them at home, that's quite good for Sheffield United.
No, I didn't expect. Obviously, I did the previous stream on my channel, and the Luton fans said that Luton. So far this year, they've never been predicted as a favourite in a match. So, but look, for me that's a surprise. 3-1 win at Luton. I didn't see that coming, to be honest. I thought Luton,
I didn't either.
They could 2-1 win, but look, good win for Sheffield, but they're still going to go down, in my opinion. With Luton, I think they'll manage to stay up. I think they have enough. I thought Ross Barkley was going to do something, but no. But when I look at Luton's squad and their recent form, I think they can do a good maybe run of games and stay up. So, but Sheffield United definitely going down, and Burnley as well with that 4.
Well, yeah, I'll ask you this as well, because you like to get into it like I do. Do you think companies made a mistake with the way he's approached games, or is that literally like they've just tried playing how they played before and it's just a mistake?
Listen, he's just a fraud. I don't rate company at all. This guy is absolute Wally, man. Like, the only reason why people actually rate this guy is obviously back in those days when the Belgians had the team that he used to manage, the recent video that's going everywhere. For me, I just don't like company. I think he's still a naive, like his tactics. Like he could have got something against Liverpool today, to be fair. But,
exactly.
The players didn't take the chances. But look, for me, he's naive.
Sometimes it's not down to the manager; it's down to the individual player. I think if Fofana just took his chances, he would at least got a draw out of the game. I mean, you can't really blame company for that. If you've got 2 clear-cut chances and you don't, finish, you don't execute, is that really on the manager?
Let me ask you something. Look, what's your guy's name, Wolf?
Boo! Let's call him Boo.
Or Jay,
Me.
Yeah.
Yeah, Orist.
Yeah. There was a challenge, before you guys, Diaz scored that goal, I don't know if you saw the challenge from McAllister.
Oh, big up, we got another one.
No, because I only caught it from the 65th minute,
Yeah, if you see that challenge from McAllister on the defender,
Oh, yeah, I did actually.
I think that was a foul, It's because he didn't go down and the ref didn't give it.
The referee said play on.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I saw Vincent Kompany, he was going nuts.
Yeah.
Against the official. But obviously it's because of how McAllister was hurt.
Yeah, I know.
And the guy was just standing there like a brick wall. So from the referee's optics, he didn't know if McAllister actually fouled him, or if it was the other way around.
I'll be right in a second.
He just chose to play on.
Yeah.
I'll be there in a second.
I think honestly, he thought McAllister got fouled. So the way how McAllister dropped down,
yeah, that makes sense.
I think he just said play on. You know what I mean? And then obviously they've clocked after the fact because the officiating's been so poor. that even when it goes for us, I can still not be biased and say, you know what, I think the referee did get that wrong. But it's because of the optics how it was, where McAllister has fouled him, but then he's acted like he got fucked up. You know what I mean? In the collision. And the guy was just normal after the referee just said play on, thinking that he fouled McAllister. But it's a funny one like that. Obviously, we've been shafted many a times by the referee. So if other teams get shafted for once, what can I say? I ain't mad at that. You know what I mean? They want to introduce this blue card bullshit right now.
And yeah, hold on, slow down, brother.
Yeah,
Slow down,
that
we're getting
blue
there,
card
we're
is
getting
mad,
we're
isn't
going
it?
to be on the receiving end of that.
For me, it won't happen.
I got a room full, by the way, now.
If it does happen, though, I think they're going to use it to shaft us. They're just going to take the piss. Referees like Paul Tierney, referees like who's that next one, Martin Taylor. That guy, he just
the Arsenal boy.
They're malicious. So you know what I mean. I'm not really going to be a fan of that.
Well, hang on, but hang on.
If it comes in,
let me quickly throw this to Ollie. Did you see the Fulham game as well today? Did Fulham had a good result? Did anyone see them destroy Bournemouth?
No, I didn't see that game. No,
because that was actually quite interesting for me.
I saw the Brentford game.
Yeah, we'll get onto that in a second. Yeah, because Tony scored again, but because Menuez and who scored the other goal for them? I'm not even sure. But
That could overread.
Yeah, that's it. Thank you. Yeah, thank you very much.
Who's that midfielder that's cooking for them though? That Hungarian guy. He's a good player, man.
Who?
That midfielder.
What team?
For Fulham.
Fulham.
Hungarian guy. Yeah, the Hungarian guy. What's his? I'll have to let me check his name.
They didn't have a Hungarian guy.
Who? I'll tell you the guy's name.
They're making a scrap of everything. They're making a scrap of everything. But yeah, they cooked for 3-1. But does everyone agree that maybe like Fulham and Bournemouth still mid-table and comfortably mid-table? That was more like a nothing game for them. Yeah. Because at the end of the day, their seasons, they're kind of alright, innit? No matter which way you look at it, they're kind of fine.
You're loving it right now, man. You've been up in the Premier League, basking in Premier League glory. No more of this Championship Bush League shit. So you're happy.
What about Gary O'Neill though? Who's as well? Because at Wolves, because I know they lost today as well to Brentford.
They've been kind of underachieving.
But they've done all right, man. Because anyone ever thought they were going to be done this season? I
think them and Crystal Palace, their fans would want more.
Oh, hang on, wait. Oris is getting passionate in the chat, bro. Thomas Tuchel fraud. Don't talk about my Champions League winning manager like that.
No, well, I'm talking about
Harry Kane. Big up Harry.
If Alonso wins, if Xabi Alonso wins, get him in straight away. No questions asked. If he wins the Bundesliga, get him down there.
That's what I mean. I'm beaten as well. I really hope.
I
hope he wins. I hope.
What was Red saying? I could barely hear him if that was him speaking.
Xabi Alonso is already Liverpool's next manager. That is fact. It has to be. He's the only guy for the job.
Would you like Alonso there?
Get Steven Gerrard, man. I'd love to see that.
Steven Gerrard next year. He's always taking a piss. But yeah, of course. You know, I see it back on the TV again. Yeah, Stevie G.
The only pick for me is Xabi Alonso.
No, I think he's going to Bayern Munich, man. He's going to go Bayern Munich.
He's not going to Bayern Munich.
He's not going Bayern Munich.
He's not going Bayern Munich. He has a special bond with the Liverpool Football Club. Part of him belongs to the Liverpool Football Club. His son is a Scouser.
Yes, his DNA.
Yeah,
that's just a big move for him.
That's that Liverpool adoption policy they have over there, isn't it? Like,
yeah,
it's kind of like Vegas, you know. What stays in Liverpool stays in.
He's a Spaniard Scouser, so he's a spouser.
He's a spouser. You're spousing something right now, still. Jesus Christ.
We're courting him right now.
Jesus. Right.
Let me ask you a question. Oh, go on.
No, go on, bro.
No, my question was to anyone in the panel. They can answer this. Is the top four actually taking shape now? So,
yes.
as you're seeing the top four now, are these the teams that are taking shape, or Let us know what you think, guys.
Yeah,
Who should I start with first? I'll start with Orist first.
Look, I'm not going to back United to make top 4. I think the top 4 right now will be, for me, in my opinion, will look like that after game week 13. But yeah, no, I do think it'll shape like that for me. Yeah, I'm not backing United. No chance.
Red, what's your opinion?
I think the top 4 stays as it is.
You think Villa are out of it, yeah?
In every position possible. The way the league is right now, I see that's the way the league stays.
Wolfie?
Well, I was just having a little mini conversation here about that. You know, we all know, I think the top 4 is going to be Man City, Liverpool, Arsenal, and someone else. Whether it's Spurs, like Bantz might have said earlier, or I don't know, because the contenders are obviously Villa, Spurs, Newcastle, wouldn't they? We'll really say the extra spot. Would that
Newcastle were like...
Yeah, Man United as well, but there's a little gap between them.
No, we're finished.
Newcastle are like 12, 13 points out off it, man.
Yeah. Villa.
Yeah, so it's only Villa like a point behind Spurs. And if they win, they go above Spurs tomorrow. So it's tight.
When they win.
Yeah. What about you, Ollie? What do you think?
I don't think it will be how it is at the moment. My top 4 is a bit controversial. I think Arsenal will win the league. Hopefully, I don't know. I think Man City will finish second.
And I thought you won the league last week.
No,
no,
don't even start that, man.
Man City third and Aston Villa 4th.
Draws against West Brom, man. What's going on here?
Sorry. Just the Arsenal guy, Ollie. I thought you won the league last week.
Arsenal win the league every month. They were last year's, was it December champions, January champions? What was it? I don't know. I can't even remember. But I don't know. Is there any suspect other than who were we thinking already in top 4? Because obviously we think the main 3 and the 4 Man United, Villa, Newcastle. Is there anyone else? Spurs?
Newcastle are off it, man. Ask Kieran as well.
Brighton are done, bro. They're not in the chat.
I'll take Tottenham out. I'll take Tottenham out of the top 4. I'm actually going to replace Tottenham with Villa. I'll replace Tottenham with Villa.
All right.
What about Kieran? What about Kieran?
No, I don't think Villa have enough. I think they choked. You've seen that at Old Trafford, do you know what I mean? And you've seen it again against Chelsea. They just don't have it. And that's them with their best players available, do you know what I mean?
So who's more likely to give up get that spot?
Tottenham.
I was saying Tottenham as well.
You say Tottenham as well?
Madison as well.
What about you, Ash? What about you? Who's that top 4 spot for? Because I've got three other people in the room with me. Difficult, isn't it? Big up, Adam here. How you doing? Hope you good.
Probably said Tottenham.
He said Spurs as well. So the majority Spurs.
I don't want to say that as much as.
I know it pains me, bruv. I feel like ending the stream.
Some of these Arsenal fans.
They're more likely to get than we are. I'll give it that though.
You know what it is? Wolf. Do you know what it is? Yeah. Whose grounds? Say you're playing Tottenham, yeah, and you're playing Villa at home at their grounds, yeah. Whose ground is probably more tougher to go to? That's how I think about it. You think Villa?
Yeah. The reason why I say that. Yes, and the reason why I say that because it's actually proven on record that Villa have been a notorious bogey team for Chelsea for about 40 years. And I'm not being funny.
It's one team though. I'm talking about.
Yeah, I get it's one team, but we used to call Tottenham 3 points lane, bruv. For years we were slapping them up.
Yeah, but they're not like that now, man. I know you beat them this season, but when you look at the teams that are on current form at the moment, you know, Tottenham, you can say they've got their players back.
At home with their best team. So they script. I'll tell you what, we'll see how form picks up in the following months, been building up to April-ish.
Yeah, true.
And see how it goes. If they get all their players back, like the Maddos and all that, and they get the sort of form we saw at the beginning of the season when they went 10 unbeaten, blah, 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 then I'll go, you're right. Tottenham look serious.
On smoke, right?
Son's always been on smoke, bruv. It's the rest of the team. That's the problem.
Since Kane left, bruv, This guy.
But he was on smoke before I came left. What have you been watching?
He's got a Duracell battery in his back now. You know what I mean?
It's that Korean engine, bruv. He just runs and runs and runs and runs and runs. And he had a good Asia Cup as well. Big up, son. Big up, son. Big up, son. And we'll just quickly touch on this blue cards thing, right? Because it's become a blue card. Yeah. Oh my goodness gracious me. Red one. Who do I want to start with this one? Because we've got quite a large group. So I'll go with Kieran. Please, like, fire away. What's your opinion on this blue card stuff?
Well, me and John's already talked about this in the background. You know what I mean? So basically, what I think of it is, it's a joke. Like, to be honest, because here's the thing, right? If you make a foul, right, technical fouls, isn't it, that you get a blue card for, if I'm not mistaken, isn't it? So
yeah, and dissent as well.
Dissent, right? But that's what a yellow card for. The referee can pull a yellow card for that. Do you know what I mean? And then if they do it again, it's a red card. Just it's as simple as that. So maybe the referees just need to do their job properly. Like, you have VAR, so use it.
Oh no, they're bringing another one, isn't it? Yeah, it's true. How about you, Jono? What do you think? What do you think about all this blue card nonsense?
I don't understand the reason behind bringing a blue card in. To me, they're trying to make football too much like American sports.
All right, cool. Yeah,
I don't understand it. Football works as it is. If it's not broken, don't fix it.
Fix it.
Simple as that. All
it is broken, but you're just adding more parts to it.
All we need to do is get better referees, and give people to actually know how to work VAR properly. That's what we need to do.
And get a proper rule.
Sin bins. That's killing the game that we fell in love with.
Some Americanized, bastardized bullshit that they're bringing in right now.
Franchise.
We fell in love with football. You're going to kill the game of football if you try to do this.
Yeah, leave the Yankee business alone, man.
Thank you.
It is. Oh no, trust me. We've been raging about that on this channel for about what 2-3 months now. About we don't want to see franchise. We want to see football clubs, not franchise clubs. And it's
that's the way it's heading. That's exactly the way it's heading.
Yes, it is. It's a brand, not a club. That's the problem.
Yes.
Pride over profit, you know.
Bring back the 90s, man.
Pride over profit.
Bring back anywhere before 2010. For me, that's when football. That's the year football died, bro. 2010.
All about the 90s, Syria. That's it. That's all you need. Nothing else.
Pride and dignity over profits.
Well, here you go. There you go. You know the feelings in this room.
Profits and decimals. Pride and dignity over profits and decimals.
And Ali, what do you think? And then I'll go to Jono. Then I'll ask Bantz and Orest.
Yeah, obviously, I know about sin bins through rugby. Obviously, when you get a yellow card, you get 10 minutes off. So it's a bit similar to that. I think in football it won't work. In rugby, it's fine. 10 minutes off is fine. But in football, 10 minutes off just ruin the game. It would slow it down. It would just I don't really agree with it. I think it's a bit stupid.
100%. Jono? Is he there, John? You there?
On the last game of the season, huh?
He's not there in a minute. All right, then. Bantz?
It's problematic for me, man, because I'm a scenarios guy, aren't I? So I think of so many different scenarios in, how this blue card is used, I think someone in our chat mentioned something about, if a sub's warming up, and they get a yellow card, a blue card, they're going to have to stop, and sit back down or whatever. And then after 10 minutes or how long it is, start warming up again. And it's just crazy. So what happens? Is it you get a blue card, yellow card, then red card, or what happens if you get a yellow card?
Red and yellow and pink and blue. Sorry.
Do you know what I mean? You might as well bring in an orange card. You might as well bring in a beige card. Do you know what I'm saying? I just think football's gone a bit crazy, man. Football's always crazy anyway, but I just think that bringing all of this kind of nonsense into the game, do you know what I mean? And what happens? You can contest blue cards as well, I suppose, innit? What they're going to start bringing in lip readers and that. If you said something like,
they do bring in lip readers, they do.
My auntie. someone might say, "Oh, what's he saying? You know, is he swearing at me or something like that?" You know, like on the bloody camera and all that. Do you know what I mean? It's just, it's ridiculous, man.
What about you,
But
Oris?
we've all got blue cards. We've all got blue cards on our names, bro. So we're all promoting it already. Wolfie's
Yeah,
got a blue.
Blue cards in. Anything blue anyway. I'm a Chelsea fan. What do you think, Oris?
For me, I think they're just trying to give more control to the referees, man. Regarding dissent, I agree with Abs. Like, imagine like a Spanish player or Colombian player says something. How would the referee know he's sending them off or showing dissent? So it just doesn't make sense at all. And yeah, listen, they won't bring it, but if they somehow do, then the love of this game is ruined. So for me,
Yeah, it's like F1. There's too many rules.
yeah. And plus they keep changing the handball rule every year. Like, what's the point of bringing a blue card when the referees are incorrupt? Yeah, they can't make this. Can't even flip into a straight line. Straight line. Instead of trying to put,
slows the game down as well, boys. You know what you're going to see, right? You know what you're going to
Killed
see.
it
You're going to see the team knocking the ball about, slowing the game down until the player comes back on the field as well. Do you know what I mean? So is that not a bit counterproductive?
so something. If you get yellow and a blue card, is equivalent to a red card. So it's a silly rule, man.
Well, that's what I don't get. The guys trying to say we've already got corrupt referees. Liverpool Football Club know all about corrupt referees this season. It's been proven.
I know, we know about corrupt referees as well since 2009, man. I've got a Barca fan here as well. So
this season, we know all about corrupt refereeing and corrupt fucking VAR.
Watch how we're going to have
sort
that
the referees out and sort VAR out. Because had that been sorted out, but at the very beginning, Liverpool would be a lot more clear at the top of the table than what they actually are.
Listen, mate, they're going to do their best to give City the title as much as they can, isn't it?
Yeah, but Pep always has the officials tapped though, man. He's had that since Spain, bruv. Like
4 players in the sin bin at 80 minutes. That's what it's going to be with Liverpool.
Team meeting in the sin bin, bruv. Like, Odegaard having a group huddle.
I guarantee
he's got 3 red cards.
I guarantee it will be Paul Tierney.
Bullshit.
Paul Tierney rolling about. Blue card Alisson, blue card Van Dijk, blue card Mo Salah, blue card Nunez. I guarantee Paul Tierney hates our guts.
Your whole spine's going to be in the sin bin, yeah?
But Haaland gets a caution. He just gets a verbal warning.
If you saw that Arsenal game, that just said it all to me, how corrupt these officials are. They're not.
Wait. What are you talking about?
Red card. Compared to the Gabriel, the penalty second challenge, where he just literally it was a soft touch on the player.
Yellow card.
Soft. He didn't even grab him or
controversy.
Or him up.
Controversy.
Yellow card.
No,
it's the modern rules of the game, bro. It ain't a physical contact sport, bro. You got blue cards, bro. What's physical contact with blue cards? You just said half your span.
What about the handball? What about the handball at Anfield against Arsenal?
Well, yeah. You see what I'm saying? We always get skanked. We always get shafted.
Well, yeah.
Skullduggery.
Yeah. Up on the ball when I play against Newcastle, bro. And it was still a goal. And Gabriel got pushed as well. It's ridiculous.
All right. Okay. Staying on the subject of City and Pep, how about when Haaland dragged Cucurella back, and when Cucurella dragged him back, one wasn't a foul, but one was, and they got given a penalty. It was just like, okay, City get the rub of the green. Yes, we all know that. We can all sit there and think of examples when we be stuffed. So, like,
but
cool.
they haven't waited for none of your managers.
Oh, Booney. Enough.
Personal vendetta against Klopp.
Yeah. Join the club, bro.
Fact.
Yeah. No, but join the club. I'm sorry, we can all sit there.
It's artifacts.
Join the club, bro. I've been telling you how much. Join the club.
No. Well, hold on. One second. One second. VAR came out this week and says that Liverpool have had the majority of bad decisions have been against Liverpool Football Club.
Yeah.
That is fact. Yeah. That's not lies. That is fact.
Yeah, no, I agree.
There should be an investigation.
Yeah, and then what?
Do the fucking life with the bastard.
By doing what?
Points.
Oh, you can't do
Give
that
us
because
back
unfair
them
against
points for
everybody else that
Tottenham.
hasn't done
Tottenham
anything.
for a start. That game
No,
was daylight
no,
robbery.
no. We're not going to go into the
Because
whole
that they
debate
got the
about
cover,
Tottenham. That
Anyway,
result,
let's move on. Let's move on. Let's move on. Anyway, I've got a question.
Bruv.
I've got a quick question to the panel. And right, Liverpool are looking obviously like the team. There's like what 14 games, 13, 14 games, 15 games left. Say for example, you don't win the title this season, yeah, and Pep goes on to win it. I know it's not a very nice scenario to talk about, but I have to big this question up. Can a team actually win a title again with Pep still at City? And I'm going to pose this question to Ollie first, and then we hit up the Liverpool guys and Oris. Oh, we hit up Oris. Sorry, do you know what? I'm looking at Oris, yeah, and I'm calling him Ollie. You know what kind of madness is that, bro? Yeah. Let me ask Ollie first. And then we go to Oris, and then we go around.
What was the question again?
So with Pep still in charge, so say for example, Liverpool don't win the league this season. Just say it for example. Can you see any team, with Pep still in charge, winning the league again, as long as he's in charge?
Yeah.
Well, so who do you think will break Pep's dominance then?
Liverpool.
But Klopp's going, yeah. Klopp's going as well, yeah. Remember that, yeah.
Yeah.
So it's probably going to be another rebuild. Even though they got players there already, but it's still.
Who's a long-term competitor for him? Right, then, in that case, because I'm not being funny. Maybe Ange. Big Angie?
Nah. No.
Nah. All right.
Nah.
Oh man, come on.
Ten Hag, get out of it. The only person he competes with is his own.
I'm surprised that Ab's not back in his own gaffer, man. Come on.
No. Do you know what? I don't know about Arteta, man. I don't know about Arteta because last season, it's that bottle thing.
Number 9 away from being that complete team. I'm telling you. Imagine if they had a Haaland. That would be that, bro. I'm telling you, bro.
Well, Arsenal.
If Arsenal had a Haaland,
but they don't.
Yeah. Tony coming next season, bro, and then they're going to be competing.
They should have got him in
Tony,
January.
All right, if they get a Tony and a Benzema, it's on. It's on.
You ain't getting Benzema. Oh no, bro. They
No. That thing. Anyway, Oris, what do you think? What do you think about that question? Do you think there's teams that still can win the league even with Pep still still doing his thing for City? Say for example he's still here for another 3-4 years. Do you see any other team winning the league apart from Pep City?
I mean, look, I'm not saying United, but
you're sleeping giant at the moment, though, bro. You're sleeping giant.
Yeah, United will have a rebuild this summer, obviously with the new owners. But I don't know, because for me, look, the only reason why I said Arteta here, I think last season when you look at it, it's just that his naivety and his, it's just too ego. His ego in game, like for me, that's what cost the title. But for me, look, do I see another team winning it when Pep's still? I do think so. I think Arsenal are up for that if they're serious and if they get a good striker in the summer that gets goals and a target man. So maybe Ivan Toney, but it's tough, man. It's tough. But I do see a team. I still do. I don't think Pep will dominate.
Do you think signing Toney for Arsenal is a miss now? Because that's something that should have been done in January.
I think a lot of clubs got affected with the FFP. That's why for me Arsenal didn't go for him. But this summer, even the Brentford manager Thomas Frank, he even confirmed that Toney will leave in the summer. So I think he's Arsenal Arsenal is probably the.
But there's Osimhen as well. There's Osimhen to think about as well. But I want to ask the same question to Kieran as well. And I think we actually need a Liverpool to win this league. I don't think we're going to win the title. I'll be honest with you, but I think we need a Liverpool to win this league this season, just to break up the monopoly of City always winning the league. Kieran, what do you think? Do you think Pep's still going to be an ultra domination? You know, do you think he's still going to be holding the fort and no one's going to be challenging, or do you think, you know, there's teams that can win the league still with him at the helm?
Definitely teams there that can win the league, 100%. I mean, like, we've seen Pep Guardiola go to the Emirates this season and get absolutely dominated. Do you know what I mean? We've seen him lose to Wolves. We've seen him we finished 20 points ahead of this Pep Guardiola team, 2-3 years ago? So to say that he's just some god of football, mate, like, that's not really having it, to be honest with you. Like, to be honest, like, I find it actually disrespectful that the media put that burden on them, like, as if they're this fucking 30 title winning team. Mate. They've got 6 league titles, do you know what I mean? And the 1 Champions League. So I don't think so. Good team, don't get me wrong, don't twist my words. Brilliant team, but wee bit overhyped for me.
Fair point.
What about you, Red? What's your thoughts?
Can another team win the Premier League when Klopp leaves if Pep stays? 100%. But but before I say why, I just want to say one thing. We don't need to be worrying about Man City winning the league this year, because Liverpool's winning the league.
I think Liverpool will win.
I've said it from the start of the season.
Tesla. Hope you're feeling well, mate.
I've said it from the start of the season. Liverpool's winning the league. I've said from day one. We're winning the league. But can someone win it after Klopp leaves? 100%. And then Arsenal have a quality squad. Don't write Arsenal off. As much as I hate to say it, Arsenal have a quality squad. And I hate Arsenal with a passion.
All right, tell me, why do you think Arsenal got a quality squad? I'm asking. I'm not having a pop.
Well, they proved it over the last couple of years. Last season, they were up there with Man City. This season, they're up there again. They proved themselves. They do have a quality squad. They prove that they can challenge. So why not go win it next season? Why not?
I think work needs to be done before they'll win the league. But I agree with you.
Man
With their first 11 on paper, yes, they're a very difficult team. Because if Partey and Ras was to actually play together, yes, I think everyone would be in trouble. But I think Partey's Arsenal career is done, to be honest. They need another
But that's the more amazing thing, that Partey hasn't played. Yeah, and we're still literally at there. I'm not saying we're going to win the league. Yeah, I've got a disclaimer. I'm not saying we're going to win the league, but it's testament to the players how, yes, we had our blip in December, but it still goes to show, yeah, that I think there's been some learnings from last season. And you know what? Players, you know, the Sakas and Martinelli haven't been great this season, but we're still, 5 points off Liverpool.
You're still in it, 100.
Yeah, we've got a game in hand to play. So if we win our game tomorrow, then we're 2 points behind Liverpool. So, you know, not saying we're going to win the league, but as long as we fight you guys to the end, then I'll be proud of that.
I'm sorry, but what I don't understand is people put Man City on this some sort of pedestal as if they're unbeatable. No one can beat them. I don't understand this. Man City are beatable. It's been proven this season. Man City's not as good as a team as they were last season. I don't understand why people sit there and go, Man City's playing. Man City's going to win. They're going to win. They're going to win. They're going to win. No.
It's based on old habit. That's what it is. Everyone expects it.
But it's not facts. It's not factual. Man City will lose games this season. They will drop points. So to turn around and go, Man City's win the league, you can't say that. Arsenal's still in it. Liverpool's still in it. So why are people thinking that Man City's going to go on and win the league?
I think it's based on, know-how and, the past. You have to look at their record. Yeah, let's not sit here and, like these guys. What is it? 5 out of the last 6
Right,
titles, or 4 out of the last.
I will apologize. Can I read just for 2 seconds? Now, you
Yeah.
talk about their record. Liverpool won the league clear by 20 points over Man City.
Wow. When was this?
Kieran, unless I'm wrong, it was 1920, Kieran?
Yeah, was.
Clear by 20 points. 20 points clear. So don't tell me Man City are all this unbeatable team, because they're not.
I understand.
No one here has said that, by the way.
They're not fair, like,
they have their weaknesses.
Who has no weaknesses?
Man City, they have their weaknesses because sometimes they are very fragile at the back.
Well, like, here's another thing for you, Wolf, right? On the panel as well. John, you too, right? We as Liverpool fans get criticised. The club gets criticised. We hear it all the time, don't we, John? Liverpool can't beat their big rivals. But here's a question: in the Premier League this season, right? City played Liverpool, draw. Played Chelsea, draw. Lost to Arsenal, drew with Spurs. Why is no one talking about that? Like, they're just this amazing team. I don't understand.
Arsenal and Spurs.
Drew with Man U.
Didn't you lose to Arsenal? No, you drew. No, the equaliser you conceded against Spurs. Yeah, sorry. When you had the match.
They didn't beat any of the rivals, did they? So what sets them apart? Nothing. Do you know what I mean?
That's true.
Thank you. Man City's not this unbeatable team. They're not the team everybody thinks. They're not the team of last season. And even last season, I don't even think they were that great.
They got beat by Southampton, didn't they? 2-0 in the League Cup. Haaland, De Bruyne, all on the pitch. Couldn't even score a goal. So
yeah, but let's okay. I'm not saying that Man City, are invincible. That's not my argument. But when it comes to the business end of the season, these guys clearly know what they're doing. Yeah, they've done it. Well, when's the last time you lot won the league?
1920, and we finished 1920, and we finished 20 points clear. We had the league won by January.
Yeah, but it's not going to be. It's not going to be like that this season, though, isn't it?
No, but
you're not going to be 20 points ahead.
People
are very going to be close.
In my opinion, people are putting too much respect on Man City and too much respect on Pep Guardiola. Put some respect on what Liverpool have done and put some respect on what Jurgen Klopp has did. We won the league by January. Now, people call it the COVID season. It wasn't the COVID season. The COVID season was the season Man City won when there was no fans in the stadium.
100%.
So everybody turns and says, Liverpool won the league during the COVID season. No, that is wrong. Put some respect on what Jurgen Klopp has done.
I hope you're not addressing me.
He's up against 115 charges FC. He's up against 115 charges FC.
Yeah, we're not debating about all of that. All I'm just saying, and I'm just saying that, yeah, you won the league in 1920 or whatever, but this is 2020, 23-24 season now. Yeah, you think you're going to win the league, and I respect that.
Well, they're at the top at the minute. That's what matters.
Yeah, you're at the top at the moment, but you know what? There's still games to go. Yeah,
100%.
And it's gonna be tough unless you can get, like, I don't know, a 6-7 point lead, or City lose a couple of games. It's gonna be a crazy end because we've all got to play each other as well. Actually, Liverpool.
Let's admit it's going to be an interesting end of the season.
Yeah.
It's going to be entertaining.
It's a 3-horse race. It's a 3-horse race.
It's going to be entertaining. Like Kieran said, it's a 3-horse race. It's going to be entertaining.
We're not saying that we have it won. We're just saying everyone thinks City have it won. That's where we have the problem. Because in my opinion, you're still in it. You're Arsenal. You're still there. You proved that last week.
Yeah, nothing's concrete. Nothing's done yet. Of course not.
And in 1 month, City have got Arsenal, Brighton, Tottenham, and Man United.
Serious.
Yeah, that's a tunnel of death.
Who's them fixtures?
Is it City?
That as well.
Yeah, that depends how that works out.
Man U, Brighton, Arsenal, and I think Villa was in there. But they've definitely got to play Arsenal again. They've definitely got to play Man U.
You've got to play us again as well.
Got to play Manure.
They're absolutely better than us.
And they've already lost to Villa this season as well, Man City. There's another rival that they didn't get the job done.
Well,
Villa and Brighton sometimes give them trouble. Another team, I'm not sure if they got to play, is Palace. I'm not sure if they played Palace twice.
I forget Palace, man. Hodgson's done with them, man.
Palace is their bogey team now.
Yeah, but Palace have been poor this year. Even by their standards, they've been rubbish.
What's them beat you guys tomorrow as well? What's them beat you guys?
Well, that's what I'm going to go on to, because we'll move on to, because the early game tomorrow is West Ham Arsenal. I'm going to start off with Ollie about it. So how do you feel about West Ham Arsenal, Ollie? Tricky game for you guys.
Yeah, obviously they've already beaten us twice this season, so we're looking to get revenge. Obviously they beat us in the cup. I think 2-1, I think, and then obviously
3-1.
they beat us 3-1. Yeah. And then they beat us in the league 2-0 at the Emirates. So I'm pretty confident. I said 2-0, but I'm going to change it to 2-1 Arsenal, I think.
Fair enough. All right. How about you, Aris? What do you think?
Yeah, I think Arsenal should have this, but they don't. I won't be surprised by West Ham. Look, Moyes keeps playing Bowen as a false nine. He doesn't want to play them, man. Like, you can see Bowen does not want to play false nine, but he still does this. But I do see Arsenal winning this. 3-1 Arsenal.
Moisey has had a history of giving Arsenal trouble, don't he? Like, as Ollie just said, they've beaten them twice this year. Everton, he was notorious for giving Arsenal grief as well, even though they did used to smash him in on every now and then. So, it depends. I think it depends on how they set up.
Innit? It's the London rivalry as well, man. You never compare.
Well, there's a bit more to it than that.
There you go.
Yeah, okay.
Going to be a tight game. 2-2. I think it's going to be a 2-2 draw personally, or 1-1, 2 or 1-1.
How about you, Kieran? What do you think?
I think probably Arsenal edge at 2-1. I think it'll be a tough game, like, do you know what I mean? But I think Arsenal are showing a good bit of talent up front, scoring goals, stuff like that. So I think it'll be a different game than the cup game, definitely. That's why I'll say 2-1.
How about you, Jono? What do you reckon?
Personally, I'm going to go 2-1 West Ham.
Oof.
I give Moyes does well. West Ham do well against Arsenal. And I fancy a 2-1 win to West Ham.
Oh, my.
Moyes.
I'm sorry, but for me, I fancy a 2-1 West Ham.
Imagine Kudus ripping apart Ben White. That'll be lovely. Won't it?
No, I can't imagine that. So just don't put
Thank
it
you,
in
Philip.
my head.
Thank you, mate. Thank you, Philip.
No, Philip, no.
What about Kieran? What do you think? What do you think about the?
No, he said 2-1.
Kieran said 2-1.
Yeah. Obviously, I'm an Arsenal fan. Do you know what? This could either be like a 2-2 or 3-1 for me personally. I mean, 3-1 Arsenal. It's one of them games, man. Moisey, Arteta, obviously, they've got the better of us twice this season already. Moisey kind of knows how to play against Arteta. It looks like, with that low block and, counter-attacking football with Bowen up front and Kudos as well. For me, and also don't forget they've got their set piece guy in what's his name, Ward Prowse as well. Mm-hmm. So they've got physical. No, I don't think he's back yet. I don't think he's back though. Nah, he's doing all that commentator pundit stuff at the moment, isn't he? He's more interested in that at the moment. No, but on a serious note, I think this is going to be a tough game. If Arsenal can score, from early, then I don't think West Ham will have a chance. I think West Ham will actually score first, actually, but I think we go on and dominate the game and win 3-1. So I'm backing my team.
What about you, Horace? What do you think?
I already gave my prediction.
What did you say, Horace? What was your prediction?
Is it about the Arsenal game?
Yeah, Arsenal.
Yeah.
Yeah, I said 3-1 Arsenal. Yeah, 3-1 Arsenal.
Oh,
but like I said, anything can happen. Anything can happen because Moyes, you know, yes, twice. Right. It's about how Arteta sets up the team. So yeah, we'll see.
Go on, but what did you want to say?
I was saying, I don't know if you guys remember when Antonio was blabbering his mouth about Liverpool, saying how Salah should have left last season and how West Ham are going to beat us, and then we went there and smoked them.
What's that got to do with Arsenal, West Ham?
I remember that.
I'm just saying, Antonio. It's not nothing.
Okay. Yeah, but yeah, everyone runs their mouth in the papers now. And then,
but they fuck Antonio. Fuck Antonio. He's a fucking dickhead. He hasn't got a clue what he's talking about. And
I'm telling you, he's a proper pagan. He is. Eh?
What?
I'm not sure about that.
It has to be fake.
170 mil?
100.
No way.
It has to be fake.
Yeah, it's fake.
If that's real, then McTominay is worth 200 million. Then.
Wow.
Well, right, I don't think that's true.
I don't think it was 170.
I don't think that's true. I don't. No. Wait, no. The guy you're saying worth peanuts had you on lock on the weekend. So I don't know why you're even saying that. The guy.
I need to look that up.
The referee was 12th man.
Well, okay. The referee was their 12th man. What about the 3 goals they scored and the fact that you guys didn't even score your own goal? Arsenal was an own goal from Gabriel. How about that? All right, okay. I'm not being funny. Yeah, the referees being dodgy or not has nothing to do with Arsenal's performance. Well, that weren't last game. Yes, because we're talking about Arsenal, West Ham. You want to talk about Arsenal, Liverpool?
I not reply.
Yes, they are listening.
I not reply. That's a bit biased, bro.
It's not. No, you want to talk about Arsenal,
Wolfie.
Liverpool.
We need to move on, man.
How's not biased?
To me and then me not have my say.
You just said you were out of. Yeah. Anyway, so what's the score predictions for it tomorrow, then, boys? West Ham and Arsenal. Right? Where do we all think this is going to pan out? Go on, Bantz. Go on.
No, we've all predicted.
We've already
now.
said
Next game, Villa versus Man United now. We're on Villa versus Man United now.
No, I didn't hear your score.
I said 3-1.
Oh, 3 what? To
Yeah.
Arsenal? All right, okay. Because
Yeah,
I heard
yeah.
everyone else say 2-1 or what, or 3-1 as well, and you said 3-1. Okay, so yeah, we got Man United Villa tomorrow. Horace, don't take the piss, Boris. Like, let's have a listen to you. What's Ten Hag gonna do? What's he gonna bring out of his magic box tomorrow?
Well, it could go either way, to be honest. Centre-back partnership, for me, it's key who Ten Hag selects. Because if I see Johnny Evans and Maguire back, then it's peak. It's peak fun.
It's 2-1 anyway.
I still think United will lose this one. I think Aston will win. But
you're not on good form though, isn't it?
We are on good form.
decent
We are.
form.
We are on good form. But it's just with us, with Man United, with crazy atmospheres that away, like we're intense. We're not up for it, man. Because if they don't get the first goal, guys, we're finished. We're finished. So it's about who gets the first goal. Obviously, Kobe Mainoo. Oh my God, he's been absolutely phenomenal. Like for an 18-year-old to carry us, it is a bit of embarrassing. But look, it just shows you how good he is as a talent. And we know Southgate won't pick him. He'll still pick his Hendersons and his Calvin Phillips. But nah, look, if I'm being honest, I know Aston Villa did lose to Chelsea and they lost to Newcastle, but
that wasn't the cup though. That wasn't the cup. That wasn't in the league.
Yeah, but for me, I think if Chelsea lost to Villa, I'll be more confident for tomorrow. But now Villa will be up for it for tomorrow because obviously that loss.
Yeah, but Pau Torres, I don't think he's fit.
I think he is fit.
Oh, he's fit. Is he back here?
Yeah. He's fit.
Oh, okay, yeah, okay.
He was on the bench against Chelsea, if I'm right. So I think
Right.
he's fit to start. But I think I'm going to go 2-1 Villa.
All right. Ooh, 2-1 Villa, eh? Bit steep. How about you, Ollie? What do you think?
I'm going to make a rest happier and go with a 2-1 United. I think United can win this game. Obviously, last time they were away, they beat Wolves 4-3, which is a good result. I know Villa, obviously, they're very good at home. I don't think they're away. They've only lost 4 games. They only lost 1 game at home. Sorry, so they've got
the home record is good.
Yeah, they've got a good home record. So
Leon Bailey's back now as well.
I think United, if as Russ said, if they start at Maguire and Evans, and maybe they might not win. But
It's peak, man. Ollie Watkins is licking lips.
Yeah. But I think Ollie Watkins will score, but it'll be 2-1. Then goals with Man United will definitely be Højlund, and then maybe Garnacho or Rashford.
Well, yeah, Højlund has been doing bits as well recently as well. Yeah. He's starting to come into it a little bit. Good player, man. He's looking all right. Yeah. I bet again, Ollie's been
10
Rashford as well.
Job,
Rashford scoring as well.
Yeah, Rashford. Yeah.
Yes, so is Garnacho as well. It's Garnacho.
10 haggis, 10 sausage has kept his job. Skin of his teeth, man.
Our Twitter fans have been here since 2000 and 2000 isn't one in made in failure. Should we take a 5-year process or more? Oh, dude, you mean the whole long-term thing with Arteta? If he doesn't win,
let's answer that question. Yeah, let's answer that question. Let's just do the predictions for the Villa Man United.
Yeah, we'll answer that one in a minute, so Ollie, you said 2-1 to Man United. You said 2-1, Oris, for Villa. Okay, let me ask Kieran. Kieran, what are you saying?
3-0 Aston Villa.
3-0.
Yeah, can't see any. I mean, Man United, like a purple patch team. Do you know what I mean? We've seen them win a couple of games, but they always just turn back to their old selves, don't they? And just come into their shell. Do you know what I mean? Can't see anything else. If they do, I'd be very shocked if they got it. I'd be surprised if they got a draw, to be honest with you.
Well, fair enough. Straight and simple. How about you, Jono?
Same as Kieran. 3-0.
Oh, there you go. Then the Red Boys are not giving the other Red Boys much of a chance. Ooh.
I mean, I'm surprised because, listen, I'm not getting carried away by these from the other matches. I'm not getting carried away. Really not, so... Yeah.
You're just not confident, are you, bro? That's what it is.
Yeah. And for me, look, my stance on Ten Hag, I don't want him out, but I'm in the stance of getting rid of a manager won't fix anything. So, listen, Ratcliffe can try and get rid of Ten Hag as much as he can, but he'll probably bring in Graham Potter, which, I'm not here for that. I'm really not here for that.
Oh, dear. Bantz?
You know what? I'm gonna go against the grain, yeah. You know, I think United go there and get a result.
Really?
Maybe, yeah. I think they will get a result. I know Villa are good at home, but I just feel United they've just got something tomorrow. You know, I think that they're playing with a lot more confidence than before. You know, Rashford seems to be. I think he scored 3 goals in the last how many games, but. I just think they've got something for Villa tomorrow, man. Personally, so I'm probably going to go for a 2-1 win. Villa. Sorry, Man United.
You know, I think United will jam it still. You know.
That word I wanted to use. I wanted to use that word, but I didn't want to be
jammy. Yeah, they'll jam it somehow. It's typical modern United. They'll jam it somehow.
We have been jammy, so you guys can use that. Yeah, we have been jammy, so yeah.
We'll see. Everyone is just sitting in Bob Marley jamming now. That we're jamming.
Yeah.
We wanna jam it with you. But yeah. So all right, my prediction. I'll tell you what. I'm not gonna lie. I'm joining Bantz on that one. I think Man United will somehow get away with it. Højlund getting the winner or something like that. It'll be 2-1.
So, you man rate Højlund now, yeah? Because I remember.
No, I don't rate. No, he's on form. It's not a matter of if I rate him. It's just by the get. He scored 4 in 4 now.
Yeah.
So the emphasis is on him. Get 5 in 5, isn't it? That's what Man United paid all this money for. So it's it's just it is what it is. So yeah, we've got a bit of a split one here because I think a lot of people have gone for Villa. Really, I think only 2 people have went for United. Well, actually, Three. So yeah, but we'll see what happens. We'll see that happens, right? But thank you to my panel, and thank you to everybody else. We'll start rounding it off, and I'll start off with my partner.
You're not going to do the Chelsea game?
Nah. I'm not going to do the Chelsea game. I'm not going to do because one of my associates wants to be covering that in JP, so I'm going to let him do on that one as well. So I'm going to be gracious because I'm not going to be around for the game. So he wants to do the build, and he might be able to do a watch along for it. So, and JP's my
Where's Chelsea playing? Where's Chelsea playing?
Monday.
So are we going to talk about you guys as well?
Well, as I just said,
he doesn't want to.
He doesn't want to.
Okay,
Who you got? I don't know who you got.
When I talk about it, no problem. But I'll leave that for JP. But go on, if you want to have a quick word about it. I think with Palace will draw, to be honest, because we're not good on the road. But then again, Palace are quite terrible as well. So I think personally, we'll get maybe a 1-1 or a 2.
Really, man? I
think you'll win. I think you'll win 2-1.
Come on, Portugal, man. Like I told you, Portugal. I think you guys will win, man.
You guys are smash Palace, man. 3-0.
We're not consistent, man. We're not consistent. I don't see that.
3-0.
Away, we've been very dodgy. 3-1. Tom says 3-1 Chelsea. There you go. Everyone's just putting the emphasis on Chelsea now because you got that Villa result. But I don't. We need more consistency, man. If I'm going to start hyping up my team for the next game because they're so up and down. It's a joke. They're like a heartbeat one. We're just like, there's no consistency. There you go. AFC always having a chuckle. We're no good at home either. Yeah, I agree with you at times. But even though we've been robbed as well via VAR.
You're not at home though. You're away.
Yeah.
No. I know that, but AFC always just pointed out about our home forms being no good.
Oh right. Okay.
I'm just replying to the comment. That was all. I ain't talking about it myself. But yeah. But okay, and I'll start with go on, Jono. What do you reckon?
In Chelsea game?
Yes.
I said 2-1 Palace.
There you go. Oof. Philip says 1-0 Chelsea. About you, Kieran?
No disrespect, but just the way I see it, two per teams. Do you know what I mean? But I'm thinking
mid teams, yeah.
I don't know. Maybe mid's being a bit kind. Do you know what I mean? I think maybe the bottom is one each.
Better than being pretenders to City, though, isn't it?
Listen, I said before, Chelsea's top of the table, but only the bottom half.
Yeah. Tell you what, at least we're top something, isn't it? We're top of something. We ain't had a lot to brag about until the cup final. It's true, though. It's true. Facts here, bro. We ain't got nothing to brag about.
Down for once.
Huh?
You're standing down.
What do you mean standing, bro? I can only go by what's fact.
Stand down.
All right. This ain't no monologue from you.
Anyway, let me continue. Who's next? Boris, what's the score, man? What's going to be the Chelsea game?
I think it'll be 2-1 Chelsea. I think they'll win it. Edgy game for me. 2-1 Chelsea.
Is Elise fit and Eze?
They're both injured until like March, April. So
do you know what? I can see Palace getting smoked. Smoked, hung, quartered. I think Chelsea are going to have too much for them on Monday. So I'm going to quickly predict a 3-0 Chelsea. Who hasn't gone? Kieran, Red?
What?
Yeah, I think Chelsea will smoke Palace. Palace are poor, man. We beat them 5-0.
3-0.
Yeah. Do you know, I'll tell you something. Let me tell you something.
5-0
When Jackson plays for Chelsea, when Jackson, I know he's not a great player, but when Jackson plays for Chelsea, Chelsea look like a different side. Have you noticed that? They look like a much better side.
But Jackson is dog shit.
No, but I'm saying they look like a different team when he plays. They look more. It's like he almost brings like Palmer into the game and then Kunku as well. I think they're gonna smoke Palace, man. That's my own personal opinion, though. I think they will smoke.
Fair play to you, but fuck, we 3-0. Fair play to you, man.
Who hasn't gone? Kieran?
Ollie.
Oh, sorry, Ollie. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm going to go with a 2-1 Chelsea win. I think Chelsea will nick it.
Oh, so another split one. Three of us think we're going to get.
Where's the goals coming from for Palace, though? Who's scoring the goals from Palace, though?
Peace for me.
Are you? Mateta.
Oh. So I had to laugh there. Those guys got me laugh.
They are Palace are scraping the bottom of the barrel, even for them right now. They really are in trouble, to be fair. Who do you think they could be potentially dragged into the relegation fight and like really hammered into it if their poor form continues?
Chelsea.
Yeah, okay, we're not on that poor a form, but because we've actually won 5 in our last 7. I don't know what you're talking about our bad run. Exactly,
Forest. I think Forest can get dragged in, mate.
For me, I think Everton is down.
Serious, Everton, yeah.
I think Everton's down.
Brentford.
Forest will stay up. Tom says Forest will stay up. All right. But yeah,
magic. You need to get them magic 40 points, Wolfie. You're still
yeah. Make it over the line, and we've still won more trophies than you over the last 5 years. Woo.
Bro, I don't care, bro.
Of course you don't care. You're waiting for City to run you over again. I know you don't.
But we're not in 11th, bro. So that don't really matter, bro.
Yeah, I'd rather be 11th and had trophies than like be 2nd, 3rd, 4th.
Nah, you don't want to be in 11th, bro. You've been 11th. You've been mid-table for a year, bro.
Chelsea, Rosie.
A year. You've been mid-table for a year, bro. Don't come at me, man, please.
No one's coming at no one. It's a point. It's a conversation. There's no arguments here. It's a discussion.
One second, Wolf. If you want to talk with trophies, then none of you guys can talk.
Why is that?
Because Liverpool are more successful than all of you.
When? Well, over the last 10 years, you've been more successful than us. How?
Not than Chelsea. You're not more.
History.
History. Over the last 30 years. No, 3 actually.
19 league titles. Let me finish.
Let's not make this a different cat sort of thing, man. Big up my as well. Yeah, big up, dude.
Right. 19 league titles, 6 European Cups. Are you having a laugh? Now, in terms of Chelsea...
No, but we all know this.
That's true. But 19 out of those titles, how many of them came over the last 30 years?
Hold on, but in terms of Chelsea, right, Everton have more league titles than Chelsea.
True, but we're winning European Cup.
Have the same amount of Champions Leagues as Chelsea. Right, you see Nottingham Forest as a small club.
No, I think they're a big club. Just badly financed and run.
European leagues. I mean, Champions League.
Come on.
You don't know my view on Forest or anybody else. So that's a private conversation.
You'd be the first Chelsea fan. You'd be the first Chelsea
but the thing is,
back on Forest name. And if you do, then fair play D. But none of you guys can talk to Liverpool Football Club.
Well, we can when it comes to Premier League.
It wasn't about that a minute ago, but it seems to have flipped to
but
it.
we can when it comes to Premier League. So
well you say last 30 years, boys, but I'm not fair enough. But the football began long before the Premiership. Do you know what I'm saying?
I get you.
No, but
the balance. There you go. He just said 30 years was a long time, but history is history, which is fair. Sorry, Bantz, please finish.
No, go on, because I was gonna just go into a rant there, but it's all right.
Rant about what? What titles and trophies?
No, because I was trying to like work out what all the history has to do with like obviously Chelsea. Chelsea have won quite a lot in the last 10 years, or how many years you want to talk about it. So you can't take away that as well from them as well, just because you've won how many titles throughout history. Hold on, let me finish my point. Just because you've won or have the most successful team in England or whatever, you can't take away what Chelsea have done in the last 10, 15 years or whatever. They've been very successful. And that's the only point I was making.
All right.
I've never taken that away from Chelsea.
All right. Well, look, we're gonna go on.
But there is certain Chelsea fans out there who talk down to Liverpool and disrespect Liverpool and don't put the respect on Liverpool's name, because maybe they have been more successful in the last 15 years. I'm not talking about yourself, I'm talking about some Chelsea fans. So the respect needs to be put on Liverpool's name also.
Right, but yeah, I hear what you're saying, and respect should be given both ways because both teams have achieved one way or the other. So that's it. As I said when we had the whole Jose Klopp debate here the other day.
Facts.
Did you? Did you have that debate?
Yes.
Yeah, we did.
What? Oh, did you? How did that? What was the outcome of that? I missed that. I actually missed
it. It was
that.
a very, very good debate, I must say. It was a very balanced, fair discussion.
Who came out on top? Who came out on top?
We found a middle ground, I would say.
Right, but boys, we're gonna round this off. Ollie, do you want to big up your channel, bro?
Yeah, DJ Sinclair on YouTube. I did a stream on Wednesday. Stream out next week, hopefully. 4 away from 1,100. So go sub to me there.
Fair enough.
Sorry, what was that? I need to follow you, Ollie. So let me know what your channel is.
I'll put it in the chat. I'll put it in the
DJ Sinclair is down here.
No worries. No worries.
Yeah.
Sorry, you're talking to me, Wolf. Oh, my channel. Oh yeah, sorry. I didn't hear you. Kind of like, yeah, it's Football Bantz channel. Football Bantz with a Z. Yeah. Catch me Instagram, YouTube, and obviously Facebook as well. So I'm all over the place.
I just subscribed to Football Bantz.
There you go. Hang on. I'm just putting Ollie's there as well. Kieran, do you want to pick up your Instagram, bro?
No, it's all good, bro. I don't really have much. I'm not a content creator, do you know what I mean? But my bud.
I'll big up yourself, Kieran, though, man. Appreciate you.
Big up, man. Kieran's always welcome. He knows that. That's why I said as soon as I saw him, do you want to have help contribute on the Liverpool bit? Obviously, he's one of my Liverpool guys for sure. Big up to him.
Big up.
Yeah, don't worry. That was one of my mates playing around in the background.
That's Bombard, yeah?
Go on, Jono. Pick up your channel, bro.
Yeah, it's just obviously it's Glasgow Ray TV on YouTube, on Twitter, and with as always, thank you very much for having the channel. It's always respect, all love, nothing else.
You're welcome, bro. You know you guys are always
I
welcome.
like this guy. I do like Red though. I like Red.
I like them all, bro. That's why they're here, man. And that's why
I like everyone, but Red's serious, so I like to do a show with him one day.
And big up Horace as well. He was just here a minute ago, but he had to split because he had to do something. He was a bit in and out today. But I'm going to drop his link in the channel in a minute. But I just want to thank everybody who's taken part today. It's been a bit of a mad one. We've had about over 8 people contributing to the debates and the conversation. So
just real quick. Well, Football Bantz. What's your opinion on the Klopp Mourinho debate? I just want to know because you answered that question with a bit of conviction. Do you know what I mean? So I'd like to know your opinion.
Ooh, you just put me right on the spot, man.
Kieran, hold on. Back 2 seconds. Kieran.
Yes.
Right. But could we save that question for maybe tomorrow or the next day with me and Kieran on my channel?
Yeah, we could do that.
Is that possible?
Yeah, because I need to look at what they've won and everything and stuff like that. If you chose me who I prefer, I could give you the answer straight away. But yeah.
Rooney wants to hang on, boys, 1 minute. The whole clock.
Right. Going on to more or less the same subject.
To be fair, we did chop it up on Wolf's show as well. Do you know what I mean? So
yes, we did that already, man.
Yeah, but
me and John did give a good account of ourselves.
I just wanted to quickly ask you guys.
Stop poking me every time you want to talk, bro.
Because this guy,
it's getting annoying. You've done that about 4 times.
This
guy's get every time it's all this,
you need to get Boo on the show. You need to get Boo on the show. You need to get Boo on the show, Wolf.
Not an elite manager.
Yeah, we had you need to stay up to date, bro.
No, but I'm
that conversation already.
What would your answer be?
Go and watch the other show.
We break it down on my channel, but right now as a second.
I just want to find out their opinion while I'm here, innit?
Yeah, go on.
You need to mute yourself, bro, because I can't hear what Red's
No,
saying.
it's fine. It's fine. Sorry,
I'm
but
saying, yeah. Do you guys think Klopp's an elite manager? Because Simon obviously doesn't. Innit? Me and him had a discussion. He said Klopp hasn't won more than one Premier League in 8 years. In 9 years.
This is nonsense. This is nonsense. I think that argument's nonsense. Of course he's elite. Elite just isn't about winning titles, yeah. It's like, can you change up the club, yeah? Can you get the supporters on side, yeah? It's not just about winning trophies, yeah. Klopp and Pep are elite managers.
The philosophy,
yeah? The philosophy as well, yeah. They're elite managers, man. I really, I ain't got time for people that want to say Klopp isn't elite because of this and because of that. Klopp is a very successful manager, yeah. All right, he hasn't won a back-to-back title, but look at his flipping CV, man, already. Yeah, look at him. He's brilliant.
Who do you support, my brother? Who do you support, Abs?
Arsenal, man.
You can't see the Emirates behind him.
No, I'm just saying who do you support. I don't study the man's background. I'm looking at him. I like to look at a man in his eye when he's talking.
Well, good luck for that. Look in your eye, bro.
There's no gay in you.
No. I never said I never made a gay innuendo. Look into my eyes is like a poem from Aliens, bro. It ain't no gay reference. Relax, bro.
I'm saying,
we know.
I'm saying at the end of the day, my brother, you saying Klopp is not an elite manager because he's only one Premier. Tony
Ibarra, shut up.
That's just complete jazz to me.
Who said that though? Who said that?
Simon said he's only won one Premier League in 8 years, so he's not elite.
No. As I said, go back and watch the debate show, bro. I'm not going to carry on the debate on my dinner.
You said that, Wolfie. Wolfie, you said that.
No. I back Wolfie up. Wolfie didn't say that.
Wait. Okay. Ask the person that was there. Ask the person that, not this guy, the person that was there.
Wolfie did not say that. Wolfie didn't say that. I'll back him up. Wolfie did not say that. He didn't say that.
Don't listen to what this guy's saying. This guy behind me is a hype box because he wasn't. Yes, and the personal conversation happened after the show.
I'm saying your words verbatim.
Anyway. Right, but anyway, thank you to everybody for turning up because the guy behind me is now just getting too hyped. So look, right. So look,
he needs a show. You need to put him on the show.
But I don't want him doing it continuously behind my ear, jabbing me every 10 seconds when he wants to talk. This is why it was the cameo, and he was out a minute ago when he turned
Jeremy fucking Springer.
He's been rabbiting since. This guy's I know.
Put him on Jeremy Springer.
And on that note, you know what? Jono's comment is a good place to end. Everybody, big up everyone in the chat. Rosie, DJ.
Make sure you smash the likes, man, and subscribe, people.
Big up, guys. Big up, respect.
Big up, everyone, and thank you, and have a good one. In a bit, we're out of here before it gets chaos.
Respect.
In a bit.